Ka mo go shwapa ka clap a gutla jwale a nka gwatla ka ye nngwe hape ka se ke la ka re ka wela kwana. And I cheated on him like I had this many abortions. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you're new here and you're wondering, hey, where am I? Look no further. I'm Paulina Sejanamani and I'm welcoming you to this episode of Sis Dolly, or should I say, no, it's not a Sis Dolly story, but it's a story time. This is a story time, and if you are a returning subscriber, I'd like to say, hey boo, what do you do? Hope all is well with you. And guys, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This story, now this story time, guys, that's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, if you want to see how I achieved this look, also do just tune in up until the end. Make sure you do like and comment. Make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, let's get it. Boy, do I have a story for you. Yeah. Okay, so back in matric, fine. I had a boyfriend, right? Like I was still a virgin. Right? It was very nice. I don't want to lie. It was a very cute relationship. Like he would come to my house, and you know those olden days dating ways, right? You get. Right now I'm using this Wet n Wild Incognito in the shade. Wait, how am I supposed to see the shade? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because now I can't see. But it's the Wet n Wild, right? So what I usually do is I prep my skin, obviously, and then after that I would Jeff name fine. Jeff. We dated and everything was fine, right? Until now I finished matric. So now I get a matric, right? Now I have to, like all the other kids, I have to go to college. But now my marks are very low. And another thing is that my mom didn't have money to take me to school. Yeah. Clink. Just having plain coke, guys. It's a Sunday evening, it's a school night. Okay. So Jeff and I broke up at the end of that year. Immediately, like after breaking up, not like that they're breaking up, I'd say. Like things just started to, cool off a bit. Fine. After they cooled off, now there was this guy, Anadulam, around the neighborhood. There was another guy around the neighborhood, but the guy was like much older than me, if I may say so myself. He was much older than me, and of course we knew each other, like, but him and I were not dating. I don't even want to take it there. Him and I were not dating. He was just like a guy that I know from the hood, right? So him and I were cool, and then he would sometimes come to me. I don't check and everything. Sometimes bring me, like lunch and, ntho tse ratwang ke banana man, ntho tse monate. Bo 2 kg ya salad. I think it's on ntho tse so. But obviously he would come bearing gifts, if I may. So it was quite nice, yeah. He was working in Joburg, right? But he would sometimes come back. Obviously come and see me. By the time he went back to work in Joburg, I would visit him, right? I'd ask permission, hi, and obviously my mom would give me permission. Fine. I would get the visa and I'll go and visit the guy. Fine. What should the guy's name be? Njabulo. Yeah. Fine. So now I would go to Joburg to visit Njabulo. And I would stay there for like maybe a week at times. He had a girlfriend, right? He had a girlfriend back in Joburg. So I'd stay there for a week, and him and my relationship was like brother and sister, if I may say, right? There was this one time when I went to him, right? And his girlfriend was there. So his girlfriend, like by the time I went in, nay, by the time I went in, and him and the girlfriend were now going out. Now, Kappa, the girlfriend, I'm a taxi, right? And now the girlfriend was like, I don't even think her like the girlfriend knew her. His man and Jabula had a. I don't think Jabula ever told her his girl or he had a sister. Fine. So upon them leaving, Jabula comes back and say, "Hey, my girl was kind of worried. Like who are you, and like what are you doing here and stuff." And then Kamablela fell out, no, like Askawara, you are my sister, right? And I was like, oh, cool. Like, why would she even think or like there'd be anything between you and I? But I was like, ah, man, you know how girls are. And then we laughed it off. I had food, and yeah, that was it, man. You know, later on, you would think the girl had left, right? Later on, the girl comes back. She like literally comes back. This almost like 30 minutes later, she comes back. Just hear okay. And then Jabula opens the door. It's the girlfriend. It's not a problem. And I find the girl comes and sleep here, and Jabula lived in a commune. So I went to the next room to go sleep there because obviously his friend was not there. Fine, no problem. Now, in the morning, right? The girl sees her, this is just the sister, man. Like, there's nothing really going on because of what she has seen. Ne? Fine, sharp. Jabula goes and Okapa, those girl goes home. Fine. Like, she really, really goes home this time. Cool. And then it sort of like happens every now and then. Like, immediately after the girl left, I now went to sleep in Chabula's room. He would take the couch and I would take the bed. That was the arrangement. Like him and I was not an item, right? Fine. Cool. So for foundation, guys, I am using this Revlon Color Stay Full Cover Foundation in the color 425. This is what I use. I've done that. Like I've visited Jabula for maybe a good 5 to 10 times already, right? And he had like a second girlfriend. The one that I told you about, they broke up and then he had another girlfriend, right? Fine. Immediately after Jabula now broke up with his girl, right? He told me. And then, of course, I went to Joburg to go see Jabulo. I was like, hey, man, like, hey, I'm sorry and stuff. Like, when I went to Joburg, right, I get Jabulo there. And obviously, Jabulo is with his new girl. And now, I'm not feeling the girl. I'm not feeling the girl. Because, like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? I'm starting to catch feelings for Jabulo. I'm starting to catch feelings for Jabulo. When Jabulo's girlfriend arrived, I gave that girl like a bombastic side eye because I was just not having it anymore because I now started having feelings for this man. Cool. Ooh, I then went home, right? After me going home, I told my mom, right? I said, Mama, you know what? I sort of like have feelings for Jabulo. And my mom was so excited. She was like, yeah. Go for it. Go for it. Why I understand? Because hi never so him, I don't want to lie. Hi never so like never say na never hloka le ena ya dijo ka nako tse ding. O hloka le ena ya dijo ka nako tse ding. It's fine. Jabulo na tla sometimes o romella tšhelete ke reka dijonyana ka tlung wa futhumala at least nyana o gata matile e. Why I understand? Ke di-pieces. Why look? ha le di-pieces jwalo mai. So ke a bona man motho o na le hlokomelo, man na le hlokomelo, and I like it. I don't want to like I like it, you know? I like it. Me liking it is about taba eo. Me wa ka le yena wa bona hore ai ngwanona o hlokometse ngwanona wa ka ebile le rona ka tlung ka bonana o hlokometse. Ha go hlokomela fitla me ya kwa approve ntho ngwe le ngwe ke etsang jole le motho ke la bana tse ke ya ho yena ke khutla ke ya ho yena ke khutla ke ya ho yena ke khutla. This one time when he came home, because remember he's from my hood, right? So Njabule came home. Him coming to his home, he then comes to see me, right? And then I now proceed to tell him, hey, my guy, look, I'm starting to catch feelings for you. I love you.
What?
And Jabula was like, okay. Like at first he was like trying to resist, but then he eventually agreed. Upon agreeing, he went on an item, and then immediately I was like, I'm going to tell my mom. I give it like Jabula didn't want me to tell the parents, right? My parents. But when I got in the house, I told my mom, and my mom was like, yep, that's my girl, you know, in her bag. That's me in my bag. You know, like relationship now I started now when I go to him, I intentionally go to him as a girlfriend now, no longer as a sister. I'm no longer in the family zone, right? Fine. Spanish hananyana, has the hananyana, like and then it decides, okay, let me take you to school. Name. Remember, school tricky fam. And then he decides, oh, let me take you to school. I'm like, cool, no problem. Yes, I'm like, you the short cussing and hell, I said the short course my. Yes, the short cussing and how we get 3 months, how we get 9 months, we kill about jolly. And then afterwards, hexagonal qualifications that I find one zamela, and then I do get a job, right? I land a job, fine, everything's cool. And then now it's my 21st birthday, right? Fine. I'm going home. I have a 21st birthday party. When I get home, right? When I get home, fine, hwa preparewa. Ka tjhelete man, because hae ha hona tjhelete. Obviously, ka tjhelete Jabulo. Do you understand? Jabulo was talking to my moms and they were organizing her party at 21st. Cool. But in your 21st, fine, homonate and everything, like my family and friends are there. Like homonate lena ke trickile ke apere smart. Fine. Now, the speech there is to I get batho ba bua. Hey, ha qala ho bua batho ba di next door ho bua. You know how it is go kasi. Fine. Ha bua mo he ke di speech ka di speech. And then immediately tang Njabulo. Will you marry me? Did I not go crazy? Did I not go crazy? I know he did that. The guy proposed to me. The guy proposed to me at my 21st birthday party. Yep. That's when he proposed to me. How do you like this foundation? So the reason why I put this first, guys, is because I color correct with this and it perfectly works for me. And it doesn't make me like too reddish because of that red color corrector foundation. Because I've tried it and I just didn't like how it came out. Fine. I don't fit them more. So now, speechy hosobua kanna. The speech is one more. Birthday party, 21st birthday party. It's a little speech it's one kanna le nchabulo. He kanna le nchabulo. Remo. Here. Oswag. So now, I go back. We both go back to Joburg because now that's where we stay. Because the night I get Lena was at that side. Cool. And then we get married. Him and I get married. It's white wedding, Khobua Mahadi, when a homu, when a white wedding, when a batoba very sky blue. Ho monate go re batho ba bang kaofela be leng hore ke a ba batla be teng ba teng le be ke sa batlang hore ba be teng mara be ke batlang hore ba tsebe hore he nena lwe ba teng. Okay, cool. Manatong oh fine. Now ke lenyalo ke di alili mosaka ona le motle ona ne mara it was not my dream wedding dress. Mara ono le motle he cake ho ne ntse cake go like lenyalo la ka holo ne le plan me ke mme wa ka man ene ka re ke lenyalo la ha ene se lenyalo la ka ke tsebi ene go like ene se lenyalo la ka. Anyways, on that specific day, I remember I was so happy. But there's this part let me rewind. So habon jabula, right? Habon jabula manabasa jabula anyal. Ne? They didn't want him to marry me. But Njabula was like, what? Why? No, this is mine. I'm the one who loved her. I'm the one who's going to have to deal with her. I'm the one who's going to stay with her. She is mine and not yours. So I am marrying my girl. Period. Him and I got married. And that story so in son. Cake in yo. Let me not laugh. Okay. Cake it was a white wedding cake. You know those wedding cakes, fine. It was that and the inside in a fruit cake. Just gonna put this on again. After the wedding, obviously, we shared it with family, and Njabula's family was there. Despite the fact that they didn't want us to get married, right? But they were there. They were there to support their child because at the end of the day, mo support. Fine. Now, we have to go back to Joburg. We have to go back to work. Let me just refill this. I then get pregnant with my firstborn child. And then in the midst of the pregnancy, I start seeing signs like I was not ready for. I start seeing signs like I was not ready for, and come on, why is this happening now? The guy was now starting to show me things that I didn't think existed in marriages, right? There are just things that I don't understand anymore. The guy is starting to cheat. He is everywhere with everyone but me. Do you get? Sometimes he doesn't sleep at home. You know, all those nasty things that people just do when they feel like they don't want you no more. Right? Period. And then now when he starts to cheat, now I'm dealing with a pregnant. Now I'm dealing with a cheating man. A new man at that. And I'm pregnant on the side, and there's also work, right? When I get a hlaye, matata ha fokotsehe. Ha fokotsehe because now he stopped cheating. No, a fokotseha ka ntlha ya hore like I didn't now see what he was doing no more because he was not like putting it in my face, right? Now I start cheating on the guy. I start cheating on my husband because I'm just sick and tired of him taking this marriage now I also start to do my things. I start dating guys at work. There was this one particular guy. He was this color, very bright. He was luscious. He was luscious. The guy was so cute. He was very cute. Now I start dating him, right? Everything is on the low. No, so I'm gonna be using this quick phase from Scarlet Hill. I'm gonna be using this. Look how nice those shades are. Very cute. Guys, okay, I'm going in with this color. Me dating this guy at work, right? I now fall pregnant. Gang gang. My kid with my husband is 2 years old. Now I'm here pregnant. And I know this child, I know. I blame it on him. Give me talk handsball, guys. Give me talk handsball. So now I can talk someone like a handsball. He now starts to cheat. Yeah. Maybe I'm pregnant again. I am pregnant again. I pregnant. He wants to cheat. Like it's his time now to run wild. Do you get? It's his time now to run wild. So now when this guy cheats, me and the biological father of my child have broken up. Yeah. We have broken up because the guy said he's not ready for this bullshit, and it was already late for me to have an abortion because, I lied. Actually, I lied to him and said, like, it's late, and it being late, I cannot terminate, right? Fine. My husband knows. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with this black for the corners. When my husband starts to cheat me, I just realized like what I have done was not good for myself, not even for our relationship. I'm that selfish now. I'm that girl. I'm very selfish. Now I realize, hey, this thing is not working out the way I thought it would, hey? So now I decide, man, I'm just gonna abort because because the biological father of my child just decided he's no longer gonna be a part of my life, and he also doesn't want to be a part of his kid's life. So that's the reason why I had blamed it on my husband, right? I say to my husband, I got a miscarriage, and blame it on him, and he's cheating. Abortion, but because I want him to feel, I feel a bit I'm gonna make a sense. Do you understand? So now don't think now my husband goes and cheats again. My wonderful husband, he goes and cheats again. How do I find out? I find out on one of his phones. They made a sex tape. I see it. The nigga left it on his phone. Obviously for me to see. Bilu yak. Then being added on that video made me so furious that I even forgot Horelina I did it. Horelina was busy cheating. I was busy doing the same thing, just not on camera. Yeah. Okay. My man, he's now trying to apologize for the miscarriage that he caused because of that sex tape they made with this other girl. Rata Maria haye, like tabena na ya buhu yena na ukilaban. Taba tsa haye ha khalemelwa, but ke hantle guys, ha ke hantle, I don't want to lie, ha ke hantle ke ntho ena e etsahetseng. Do you think that stops after that? But also ska banana hore le nna ke ile ka stop ne ke e batang nna jo ke itlwelle for what jo. Now I'm using this Essence eyeliner, guys. It's pretty old, yeah. I go to work and I meet this guy, this other guy, right? I meet this Indian guy. This guy, he is so sweet, guys. He now treats me to, you know, these Indian things. You know, he massages me with oils. Hey, yabali India kili India modimo wa marinate wa massage wa nketsa kila bon. Like everything is cool, guys. Sila. Everything is cool. Everything is just like on point. That's a very loving relationship. Guess what? Guess what happens? I fall pregnant again. Mur. Yo. Whose child is it this time? Yeah, Pravesh. It's Pravesh's child. Pravesh was not even rich. He was just the guy who sold mats. Yeah, he sold carpets, literally. But he was cool. He was nice, guys. Even though he sold carpets, he was very nice. So I'm not complaining. So now, let me thingy this thing again, guys. After he got me pregnant, Pravesh decided to, you know, skedaddle and leave me alone. Immediately when I told him, hey, my guy, you saw. And then he left me again. Sure, hey, now I want this. I don't want to date black men anymore. I want Indians. The same. Peas in a pot. That's fine. So now, guys, after him and I separated, now I'm crying because of what I'm doing. And don't think my husband stopped cheating on me. The nigga's still cheating. He is still at it, like, hey, legs of thunder. O busy yena ka mona go re o mo le mong o tshwere ticket ya hae. Ha ke tlo itena wa tlemele go utlwa bohloko ile go motho le ena o busy ka tsa hae. Le nna ke busy ka tsa. So me being busy ka taba tsa ka, guys, le my husband being busy ka tsa hae. O mo le mong a tshwere ticket ya hae a pusha the way a batla go pusha ka teng. Re kopana le mati. Ho se sna kgathallang o mong. Okay, laba. Now go utlwile bohloko hape hore this boyfriend of mine now, now I went home. I told my mom, right? I told my mom, hey, you're pregnant and it has someone Njabur, you wanna Pravesh. No, I got Pravesh again. Hey, Pravesh ke boyfriend. I get it. Mokhonyana how papa la dikwelana. Ntsang papa la dikwelana. So le nna ke decide hore ke nke short right ya ka le nna ke phelo wa ka le ke batlang ka teng. Ngwanaka o molaile ha ona taba mara jale hey ho tla ngwana o tlo hlaya ne re tla we keep empa ho tla jalo ngwana o tlo hlaya e le lekula tlo ho re tla bana rena re tsa jwang batswadi. Hey, I then drove home in another province. Happily in another province in my now hi ho entse moketinyana ne moketinyana batho ba teng yana mo ha ba le teng yana mo. My aunts and them are also there. My aunt and them also being there. Now there's this one aunt who was very close to us, right? But because my mom and I are sneaky, re potela mme ka ampha ntho ya mphanyana modimo ke ba mo ke itshela ka mo ke nwa ha ke nwa ntho aha ke sharp cause na nix khutlela o antwa ha Silela ngwana. Ante ka ntse ke hela batho ke re nna ke tsebo sedile. Ke la bona. Fine, atch ba ba mo tlohella he. Re be re mo tlohella. Antwa ka ke re ba mo tlohella. Re be re mo tlohella antwa ka. Now I have to drive back home, right? Ke jwalo. Ka koloing tseleng. Ntate Modimo. Things that we do. Now I'm starting to get cramps. Ne. Mo tlasa mala hantle guys. I hana o tswa hantle ka sekgo. Tlasa mala. Wait. Ka ke bana le di pain tse dintse bohloko. Modimo ka ka go ntso kenywa nale. Ebe hulwa tjena. Ha qota o kenywa nale tjena nana. Ning ha ke sa re ke mamelletse. Modimo kutlwe ka re ke banana ka saga. Mon. Hole bohloko. And then I stood at this other garage, you know, these one-stop garages. I stood there. Before I could get out toilet, I went to the shop. I bought Panado because, you know, I bought Panado and I also bought pain pills. I bought these other pain pills. Fine. I didn't drink. That lady, the reason why I bought Panado is because that lady said, you can't be drinking. You know, these people who are you can't be drinking Panado. You can't be drinking this one. You know, you are pregnant. You have to take Panado. Let me give you the syrup. That's me. Modimo ka mo ke tneile ha ntse ke also wa phapaji working again tabeng tsaka. And then I get like a kaboleleng immediately fast. I tell her, hey Osi, look, I am with my husband outside. He needs this one, and I'm okay, fine. He gives me those ones. I'm not gonna say the name of these pain pills that I got at a garage, right? I'm not gonna say what they are. And then fine, I take those pills. I go. When I go to the toilet, when I go to the toilet, yeah, everything was soggy. Everything was soaked with blood. Everything was soaked with blood. I was here. I was literally here. And then I call my mom. Ma, this and this is happening. Like, I'm bleeding. I don't know what to do. And I'm at a garage. Like, I am so far. I'm still in the other I haven't even like went into our province yet. I haven't even gone to our province yet. Like, I'm still here. Yo, my mom was like, hey, ke na ka shopong ka mo I get dipesa ka pelenyana o phutha mo o fitla hae o tla kgona ke la bona no, they're not that severe, but I was just telling you like what's happening. Fine, I can reka dipesa mo ka pelenyana o reka le di pain pills moji. Hey, ne ke le haufi le ho kana ke eng ntho. I was 8 months pregnant, guys. I was 8 months pregnant. I only had like 1 month. Do you understand? And I did this thing that I did. Sure. Now, on my way, I get into the car, and then on my way, like these pains are just here. Now I don't have anything to do. These pains are just here. I cannot stop in the middle of nowhere. Immediately when I got home, I get my husband to never go on. Hey, let him tell us. Ha, we can pretty. Let's go. When I can say handle as well. Immediately when I got home, I was just bleeding. I stopped the car outside in the Ailila, and then I went inside. I was like, yo, help me. Just and then he rushed me to the hospital. Fine. When they got there, they asked me, what did you drink? I was saying nothing. And I said nothing. I just had like Oros and water. That's all I had. Yo, did the child not come out? Did I not get a miscarriage? Did I not get a miscarriage? Yes, I got a miscarriage. I got a miscarriage right there and then. Immediately when I got to the hospital, I got a miscarriage, guys. And then when everyone went out and my husband went home, I called my mom up and said,
Ma, it worked. It's real. Color.
yeah, hey, Mark, at least what you said it is. I was very sad and got time off at work. And everyone was just so sad at home. My husband, like, haba monta wano o amabona. And he was like, yo, what's up? Utwana lena. In my head, I'm like, kula kula wena. This is when my husband is like Sergeant Kokobela. He finds out. You know why I find out? Hashem. He found out over like I was dating this Indian guy. But then because he saw the child, right? He said, he was convinced and under the impression, yeah, no, high. Because I get was still born. Oh, like guys, I'm not the one to I don't line my brows no more. Like I just like it when I look like this. I don't wanna lie. Like I don't do a lot. Where is this thing holding? It's very guy or na. So Manaka found out I was dating this Indian guy. And I do not think for a moment, like after he finds out, we will both stop cheating on each other. No, we didn't. Why should we? No, no, we didn't. Upon him finding out where I am cheating on him, he comes, hey, why are you cheating on me? Hey, hey, o qadile hape le mekgwa ena ga e ditshila. Hey, hey, e ka re ha o qete ho losa ngwanaka, no shona ko wena o nana hape. Bashimane ba tlo o qeta, o kila bona. Ka re bashimane ba tlo o qeta ha ile ngwana ha o nqete na wena ha o nqete wena. Ha o nqete, he. O batla ha ile wena fela o ntse o qeta banana lefatsheng mona le nna ke batla o qeta. Jo, ele nna ke bolela monna. A kwate mo o joe ntho ene le ka tlung yo. Ka mo go shwapa ka clap modimo o nahana hore o tla ntloela a khutla go ska ba ntloela hambe wena ke bua le wena wa nshapa joe a re gwatla ka ye nngwe hape jo ka se ke la ka re ka wela kwana na ya teng ke wetse betheng be ke rola ke lo ya ka nqala. O thujala nyala mme a hlekang a sala le ngwana ke hatla he a tlo re kgaohanya gore bathong le lwana jwang e le gore ngwana ke wena ka tlung and ntate ska shapa mme ha a so fole ke la bona ha so fole popelo e sale mokedikedi ha iso kopana jo ha hla mona se ke wamma se ke mla ke wamma ke tla bisa maponesa ba mo tshwara o bona hore o nshapile he wa sala so meo. This lady only saw this man hitting me. She didn't see me hitting the guy. Do you understand? So obviously now she's standing there afraid, doesn't know what to do anymore. Now she's there like man, because she didn't see me hit this man. Now I'm just gonna say this man hit me. So after this man and I were fighting him, and after everything cooled down, we made peace, I think, after 5 days, but everything was not like back to normal. But we were starting to be lonely now. You know how it goes in a relationship. Everything went back to normal. We were talking there on some let's stop let's stop fighting, let's stop you know, treating each other bad. And then guys, I think I'm done with my makeup. I'm just gonna, this is my first time overlining my lips and I think I like it. I'm using the Maybelline Lasting Fix. After that abortion, right, I then went on to have another boyfriend. Guys, like every boyfriend that I cheat my husband with, I fell pregnant for. And I cheated on him like this many times. And I had this many abortions. Okay. So I've cheated on my husband like 7 times, guys, and every time I would cheat, I didn't use protection, obviously, so I fell pregnant. I literally fell pregnant for all of those guys. And then, you know, finally, my husband and I are currently on the verge of a divorce. Our divorce is being finalized now in September. Will be finalized now in September of 2024. And oh, I forgot, like my husband, we only have like one child. My husband and I, we have one child. I do not have any other child. We only have from any other, from, I do not have a child for all those guys that I cheated with, right? I didn't carry any child full term. I aborted all 7 kids. And yeah, this is me. Guys, what do you think about my pixie? Do you think it's nice? I mean, it's a Karen style. I'm just gonna set my hair, guys, with this Glamour Beauty spray. This is their new edition, said to be 10 times stronger, and I do agree, especially when it comes to those lace fronts. So yeah, man, this is it. Oh no, I forgot to put on blush, honey. So I'm gonna be using my Maybelline New York Superstay Matte Ink in the color 20 Pioneer. Woo! This is the girl she thinks she is. I'm just gonna. Eseng le haholo. Jwale ka mo ke entseng di-abortion ka teng, no. Eseng hakalo. Kahle hela. A little goes a long way, guys. What do you think? Gonna use this brush and go in again on this brown one. I'm just gonna wear my, just want to wipe these hoop earrings of mine.
Siyathandana bazamile sihlukanisa bohluleka.
I think I like it. I love it. I love this look, guys. I would repeat it. I mean, I thought it didn't come, it wasn't gonna come out as Well, in the process, I thought we were like, I wasn't liking it, but now I see her like, period, is doing what the. When I was busy doing my makeup, I thought we were like it wasn't gonna come out as nice as it did, but I'm happy and yeah, man. So guys, this is a sis dolly session. Y'all remember sis dolly, right? Yeah, this is sis dolly session, but then the owner just asked me to use the story as though it was me, so that it can be like much more realistic and just bring in that do you understand? So yeah, man. And another thing that she asked, she said like, what should she do now that she and her husband are divorcing, and she does have a boyfriend, by the way, that she's currently dating. So she wants to know if it's advisable to continue dating this man who is also not like perfect, but the question is, should she still continue dating this current boyfriend, and or should she try and work things out with her husband? That's the question. Or should she be alone? Now what I would say is I think this girl, I think this lady needs time off. I think she needs to be alone, just to, take everything in, and, just pull herself towards herself, honey, because you cannot be hopping from one man to the other. What about yourself? What about yourself? Like, it feels like she is very lonely inside. It feels like she's being lonely from the marriage up until the end right now. So I think like her being alone and just being single for some time, like Agahona Hitola, and she will make grand decisions. So let me know in the comment section what you think this lady should do. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, please also do share this video. Make sure you do share this video, I mean, please. So we can get like opinions just to hear what other people will probably say about this lady's story. And if you have a story that you want me to repeat just like this one, hit me in the DMs or in my email, on my email. It's paulinasaja@gmail.com. Like her.
But it's nice